Late than never, but let's get this rad vice started. Coming at you from my bed.
Shake you on the natural joint. Queen, get the money. Here we go. Shake this shit.
So first, a little background. I think that this is going to be more aimed to the younger followers, as situations are probably a little less complex. And the normal disclaimer that this is not financial advice, but just some tips. This is super important for you rad readers. As Einstein said, compound interest is the most powerful force in the world. Set up by saying, he who understands it earns it, and he who doesn't pays it. Decisions that you make, especially at a young age financially, can have a huge positive impact for the rest of your lives, really setting you free in a lot of ways. Everyone needs one of these. 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses, depending on your situation, in a separate bank account, no investments. Definitely the high interest credit card loans. A little trickier with student loans because they're deferred or the rates are lower, but definitely get those high interest credit cards. You should not be investing money if you have not paid off your credit card debts. Good question. Average credit card interest rate, high teens. Average stock market rate, 6 to 8%. Do the math. Now it gets fun. We can start talking about investing, but first, we got to talk about this rule. So if you have a 2% interest rate, then it will take 35 years for your money to double. And if your stocks produce 7%, it will take 10 years. Now we get to the fun part, investing. A few overarching rules. You want to minimize fees and taxes, and that's usually done with ETFs or index funds. Diversification, meaning lots of stocks in a portfolio, is key. It is extremely hard to pick individual stocks. Maximize tax-free or tax-deferred accounts like IRAs and 401ks for 2 reasons. Good question. First, 401ks usually give you a match, so that's basically free money. Second, by not paying taxes, you enhance the compounding. Keep in mind though, there are big penalties for pulling money out of those accounts. So if you think you'll need it to make a down payment or go to grad school, be careful before you do. Once you've maxed out these accounts, then you can start thinking about individual or taxable accounts. Again, I give the warning to not really think about investing in individual stocks, especially when you're just starting. Stick with ETFs and mutual funds. Take the decision out of investing or saving. Create automatic sweeps from your paycheck or your bank account without you even knowing. Separate accounts. Cannot emphasize how important this is. We have to just make it a habit. Even for really, really small amounts. I know there are college kids listening to this, so even you guys, I would open the account, maybe a savings account, and transfer that money out, even those grandparent gifts. Any major brokerage firm, I personally use Vanguard, but I've heard a lot of good things about Betterment, but also Charles Schwab and Fidelity.